Hey guys, this is Jake with 12th Rep Media. We're here in San Antonio with the one and only Jared James Nichols. Hearing some blues power tonight at the Paper Tiger. Jared, how was the show tonight? Like, how'd you do? How do you feel?
I feel great. It was the first headliner in San Antonio. I'm so glad you were here. And we had a great time. You know, song 2, we thought we blew up the bass amp, but it was just the power of rock and roll. Everything worked out. It was a great show, and I had a blast.
That's great to hear. It's been quite a tour from what I understand. You've been all over the world on this one.
Yeah.
How's that been? What's other countries? How have the crowds been?
It's been great, man. You know, it's my first time going out on my own. So it was a little nerve-wracking, you know. It's like, where are we going? But I mean, England, France, Germany, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, America, Canada, the list goes on. So right now we're actually 3 more shows in America. Let me take a little bit of a break. And then I head back out in March with Mr. Big across Europe. Yeah.
That's going to be something.
Pretty cool.
And of course, you've got your album out.
Mm-hmm.
You've also released Man in the Box a couple of months back, I believe.
Yep.
What's going on in the future? What do you got up next for us?
Dude, we got a lot in the future. So I currently have a folder with about 50 songs written. So I'm really, really excited to start digging in. After we get off the tour in Europe, we're going to start digging in and figure out what we want to do next. Either a full length or we have some other surprises maybe. Maybe doing something pretty cool with some special guests. We'll see where we get.
And of course, that all sounds great. We look forward to it.
Yeah.
But also, we're both kind of gearheads. We like to nerd out. I know you've nerded out with Joe Bonamassa at Nerdville.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at that guitar you had tonight, that's a new addition, isn't it?
Brand new edition, man. It's new to my collection. It's a 57 Les Paul Standard. What's so cool about it, though, I got it from my friend John Ladas. He runs a company called Black Magic Guitars. Mm-hmm. And he goes, Jared, I got the perfect guitar for you. And I'm like, I don't need any more guitars.
That's a lie.
Exactly. And he sends me a picture. It's an early 1957 Gibson Les Paul Gold top, and the top had been painted black, and the pickups had been switched from the originals to what they call double white. So there's white as your microphone, and they're out of a 1959 Les Paul. Ooh. So the guitar is just out of control, and I'm having a great time like learning how to use it, man.
Oh, man. Can you ever have too many guitars? No, right?
No, but it's like, it's on the road, it's so like run and gun, you know, that sometimes it's like, you know, I want to bring them all with me. They're like my babies.
Totally agree with that. Now, of course, we've had some great covers. We heard a lot of playing up there, a lot of different songs, everything from Beatles to ZZ Top to Led Zeppelin, everything in between. What is it you'd like to play in your downtime when you're not playing your own tunes?
You know, I really just like to play old classic blues, more stuff that's like a little bit more chill. When I get on stage, I feel like it's like rocket power, man. It's like jet fuel. But when I'm home, I like to just play maybe some more mellow stuff. I like to also dig into stuff that I don't usually play, even stuff, you know, where it's like old school country vibe stuff, maybe even some jazz, you know. I love it all. So for me, it really, that's the best part I feel like with guitar and music. It's just never ending. So I always find myself, you know, what's that? What's that lick? And then I try and work it out, you know. And then sometimes it comes out on stage.
And when it comes to that, I mean, your chops playing with no pick, especially doing those fast runs, doing those shredding licks.
Yeah.
Any advice for other people who don't use a pick? Because you know I don't use one either.
Totally.
But your technique using the fingers and the flesh of your thumb, how do you adapt with that?
So for me, no one really taught me how to do that, right? It was like kind of just figuring it out, what felt right, you know? And the one thing I would say that anyone that's looking to do that style, or really anything that's a little different in general on guitar, take your time and do what feels right. Because I felt like a lot of times people would say, hey, you got to use a pick, you know, you got to do this. And it felt forced, and I never felt totally comfortable. So for me, it was really important to just like trust my gut and say, hey, I'm going to play the way that I feel like suits me and ultimately gets the sound that I hear, you know, out of my hands, through the guitar, through the speakers. And you just have to stick with it, even when there's times where like, man, this is tough. It's like you just have to continue on the path, because even if you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, if you work on it every single day, it just keeps adding up.
Never a truer word been spoken. It's true. Guitar is work, believe it or not. It's fun, but it's work.
Absolutely.
And with that in mind, tomorrow night they're going to be in Houston, Texas, finishing up the tour, headed back to Nashville, and we look forward to what's coming next. Jared, thank you for speaking with us.
So good to see you, my brother.
You guys take care.
See you. we're feeling good. Yeah, baby.
Moon high down the sky, can't keep my time on the sun. Moon high down the sky, one shot, kidney right here.